Well, hello and good evening, you bunch of disgusting, filthy animals, and welcome back to the Irate YouTube channel. It is, in fact, your boy, Alex Irate. It's good to be back. I was meant to do a live stream yesterday, but, there are little goblin demon things that exist within my body that like to do goblin and demonic people things. Well, except for, goblins aren't, in fact, people, but we do acknowledge that they exist. And a lot of them exist within me, ladies and gentlemen. And no antibiotic is going to kill them off, unfortunately. I need a slayer. One might even say a goblin slayer. A filthy, disgusting goblin slayer. But yes, anyway. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and wonderful. Is it Wednesday? No, it's not Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. It feels like a Tuesday. You know why it feels like a Tuesday? Because it's a fucking Tuesday, the 23rd of September. And I heard that we were supposed to get raptured and hoovered up into heaven. Well, I mean, let's be honest. I weren't going to be hoovered up there. But, I didn't see anybody else get hoovered up. So I guess the rapture didn't happen. I guess it still has time, though. It's got less than 2 hours to get it done, though. I don't know. It feels like a Wednesday. Maybe that's because I thought it was a Wednesday. Because it feels like a Wednesday. That's kind of weird. Do you not think that's a strange turn of phrase? That where it feels like a day of the week. But then again, we all know what a Sunday feels like, don't we? Like depressing. Like things have to happen the following day, you know what I mean? It's Wednesday in Australia. That's true. That's true. So, maybe there's some Australian blood in me. I don't know. I do know, and there isn't any. But anyway, you know how it goes. So how are we all, ladies and gentlemen? Do I sound a little high? Like stoned high? Like I've been sniffing the devil's lettuce type of high? Or like, hello, governor, how are ya? That type of high. I don't know. Do I sound stoned? Nikki, do I sound stoned? She'll tell me if I sound stoned. What have I been doing? I have been dying a little bit inside and watching a lot of clips, an awful lot of clips. And I have some clippy poos for you guys today. I'm talking like a stoner. Do I sound stoned? Do I sound like I've been, the rapture's been today, I guess. I mean, I had a whole soother before the stream start. To my knowledge, they don't get you high. We're all dying. I think I sound baritone. Well, my voice always sounds baritone because I have a baritone voice. Because I have a deep voice. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. But I personally don't think that I sound high. I wish that I was high. That'd be great. That would be wonderful. That would be wunderbar. I'd like some drugs. Who wants some drugs? I don't have any drugs, but maybe someone can offer some drugs to the chat. I don't know. Maybe we'll get demonetized just off of that. Who knows? You sounded excited about the rapture. I mean, if anything, I was a bit disappointed in it. If anything, like I went outside for a cigarette a few times and saw nobody get hoovered up by a big blue beam. So, high as a kite and soothers, exactly. They are the other drug, Shanny's warts grew. Oh boy, I think you have an announcer's voice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And in the blue corner, weighing 650,000 pounds and with green skin, Shanny for Christ. Alex does have a face for radio, and that's why you shouldn't punch me in the face ever. Because it looks bad enough. You sound disappointed about the rapture. I'm disappointed. I mean, wouldn't you like to go outside and see people get hoovered up by God? You'd be like, oh shit, I was wrong about being an atheist. Fuck. And then, you just put your cigarette out and then you go back in and turn the video games back on. You know what I mean? Alex is sexy. That's right. Of course, sexy is perspective at the end of the day, isn't it? But thank you, lady, for the compliment. I always appreciate a compliment. Right, the content that we have to work today is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty fucking horrific. I mean, any stream wherein you have to look at Shanny for Christ is gonna be a bad stream. I mean, have you guys seen her? She has like some kind of weird activation button. You know what? You know that weird wart that she has on her forehead, which I refer to as the activation button? if you press that button, does the rapture then start? Hello to you, Shannon. Is that how we get it to start? But no one's willing to start the rapture because it means being within sniffing distance of Shanny, and then you have to touch her. I mean, would you think God would hoover you up into heaven if you had touched Shanny for Christ? If I was God, I'd be like, nah, mate, you need 16 washes. And all of them are in some kind of bleach and antiseptic shit. You know what I mean? You need the strong stuff. You need that industrial level bleach. The type of stuff that burns your skin. You know what I mean? That or, a glove. From that of a CBRN suit. It used to be referred to as NBCD for those who don't know about that kind of thing. But, wart milk. Bleh, bleh, See, that's the thing. That's why we can't really refer to Shanny as a cow, because we out here, we milking these cow for lols, but you can't milk a Shanny for Christ. Because I don't know what comes out. I don't know what happens when you do that. That's horrendous. I feel like that it'd be some kind of Geneva Convention breach if she leaked some kind of, Shanny juice. Wart milk. I imagine it'd be very chewy. But yeah, any stream that has Shanny for Christ and Rev in the title is probably gonna be a bad stream. And judging by the thumbnail with the giant tongues, Shanny discharge. Blah! Blah! Oh god, oh no, that's worse than curdled milk. Ugh. It's a terrible day. It's a bad day. We've ruined everyone's day. So far. I would apologize, but I'm not gonna. At the end of the day, you guys are here willingly. At the end of the day, you guys clicked on the stream and you know what I'm about. And at the end of the day, you guys said worse shit than me. As riveting as this is, I gotta run. If you're still streaming later, I'll come back. Roger that, Peach. I'm sure Peach is probably having to put down a few towels right now because, there's chunks flying everywhere. For fuck's sake, Alex, I don't want lunch. Well, I'm helping the weight loss people in the crowd. I'm helping you diet at the very least. Gross, Alex. Hey, I didn't do it. The chat did that shit. I shouldn't be blamed for what people say in my chat. I can't be held responsible for what you people do. I don't own you. I ain't your massa. God, I ain't your daddy. Well, maybe Nicky's daddy, but you know how that goes. Anywho, we have Shanny and Rev to discuss because, a day without discussing Shanny and Rev, I would say is a day wasted, but it's not really, is it? A day without Shanny and Rev is a day that we all get closer to God. But then again, if you're discussing Shanny and Rev, you may also be getting closer to God, if you know what I mean. I'm not a zaddy either. I have to be a stylish man, and whilst I may have the charisma, Nikki, I certainly do not have the style. You know what I mean? Jeans and t-shirt isn't a good star. We also have Craig to talk about, specifically Craig to talk about because he was being creepy with age differences again. Why is it every time I hear that man speak in the last couple of weeks, it's about fucking age gaps or some shit? He's getting more and more sus as days go on. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks, and in that time I've heard him speak about 2 or 3 times. And every time he speaks, something horrific and horrible and cat related, thank you, Pookie, and bestiality related comes out of his fucking mouth. What is it with Craig? And why does BJ keep letting him talk on her streams? What the fuck, BJ? I mean, at the same time, I guess she can't control him. At the end of the day, I'm sure she doesn't have her own studio to do these kind of things. But then again, she got 8,000 grand. 8,000 grand? That doesn't make sense. 8 grand. She had $8,000 doodahs, and she can't put together an anti-Craig shield of some sort? Fuck me. I was suggesting that she take the 8 grand that she put together with her little give, send, go anti-bullying scheme and maybe, possibly, use that money for something productive and healthy, like taking the kids to Disneyland or somewhere else that's nice and vacation and probably not within breathing or spitting distance of Craig, because the man gives me the hib-jibs. You know what I mean? He gives me the hibby-jibbies. He freaks me out. He sets off my fucking radar. You know what I mean? He sets off my nonce radar. Now, I'm not calling him a nonce, but, like, he ain't helping his case. You know what I mean? I ain't calling him a pedophile. I'm not calling him a PDF file either, because that's weird. I think that's very weird when people say PDF. Like, just say it how what it is, dude. Just say pedophile. But he's setting shit off in my head, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I will. Nonce. BGs. Well, you know, that's what the chat and you guys ultimately is for. It's to support me and say the things that I can't say. Know what I mean? And I appreciate that. He is freaking me out. He's giving me the hib-jibs. I don't know about how you guys feel, but Craig is Lord Farquaad. The dude is Lord of something. The Lord of fucking age gaps. And every time he talks about it, I don't. Could you imagine trying to rapture Shanny? Look, God is almighty and all-powerful, but is he that powerful? Is he that strong to lift up Shanny? And ain't no one lifting up Shanny to fucking heaven. That woman is many fucking things. She is many fucking things. Even God's like, no, not today. Like, even if you lift with your knees, it ain't fucking happening. Hello to you, Canadian cunt. That's the word BJ used to call nonsense. She called nonsense a nonce? Does she know what the word nonce means? Until she was corrected and now no longer uses that word. Well, hey, look, that's something I'll give BJ. At least she was educated on the meaning of a word and stopped using it. So, you know, there's that, you know. But then again, you know, the bar's set pretty fucking low when you've got her and you got Craig. You know, at least she ain't advocating for sex with cats and or minors. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's not my opinion. We're going to get there. And then lastly, and probably most leastly, that's not a word, is it? He's pretty bad anyway. We're talking about the grifter-in-chief, the king of the grifters. Grey Pubes, Grey Hughes. We're talking about him. Whether we actually get to him is a different story. You guys know how I am. You know what I mean? You put a microphone in front of me, I'll start talking. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Well, we're going to hopefully get to that. But, you know, he is the grifter-in-chief. Put it this way. In the time that has passed since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, he has streamed and or made videos about Charlie Kirk over 10 times. And that tells me everything I need to know. The dude is fucking weird, and he puts a lot of people to shame with that grifting. I don't think I've ever seen a grifter like it, to be honest. Now, usually we go off the definition of what a grifter is, and that's usually someone who promotes ideas as if they believe in them, when we all know deep down they don't actually, and he probably does that. But the man, I don't think grift is the right word, but I think everyone understands what I mean when I say that. So I think we should just continue using it. After all, words can mean two different things. After all, he's a weirdo. And he's a big bitch as well. Nikki played me a clip. I can't remember whose stream he went on to. I don't know if it was Molly Go Lightly, but he was acting like a bitch. You know, he was complaining about people giving him shit in the chat, and he was like, "Well, you should ban him." And they were like, "Well, no, I like my freedom of speech," and he was acting like a little bitch about it. So, hey, dude, you know, and until you've been in a live stream where you've got like 4,000 plus people giving you shit, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. But before we get into the meat and or potatoes of the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, a vulture's a good word. And yeah, he's a huge fucking crybaby. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the live stream, guys, we should have a goosey gander to see who's here. And of course, the wonderful, the beautiful, the light of my life, the love of my life. Of course, we have Nikki Bear, a.k.a. Irate Princess. She's the voluptuous lady that she is. She is in the chat. We also have Mickey. We are all vultures. We have Adaz, or is it Adaz? Like Hagen-Dazs, but like Adaz. Grandma Cece, what's going on? Of course, we have Pookie. We have Griffin Doggo. You think God started the rapture with Shanny, threw his back out and said, no, I mean, that would make sense. I love you too, baby girl. I love you too. We have Christina Rain. We have Lori Life. We have Maureen the Knitter. My nibbers, you know what I'm saying. We have Vicky Little Red Dress Express. We have BGs. Who else do we have? We have the Canadian Cunt. We have Earthy. We have Six Drops. We have RBF. Rubuff. Rubuff is how that's pronounced, actually. Do we have Tempest in the chat? What's going on? What's happening? Who else? Have I missed anybody? Full Deck, what's going on? Full Deck 52. Tally Girl, good evening, Alex. Nikki in chat, hello to you. We have Holla in the chat there. What's going on? Rubuff. Rubuff is the best way to pronounce that, I think. We have the old guy, formerly known as Old Guy Gamer, in the chat there, who did Alex a wonderful solid. Yes, I'm referring to myself in the third person there. And you may notice there's a pinned comment. And if you wanted to support the channel in a Grey Hughes kind of way, but except I'm not going to give it to charity, you can check out those links at the top there. And if you do decide to go that one step further, please tag me and let me know that you did it, because my phone is really weird with notifications. Now, I'm not a very good grifter, let's be honest, guys, but yeah, you know how it goes. So I'm going to pop the chatteth outeth. I'm going to pop it out so I can see it. And I'm going to put it on my starboard screen. Is it starboard or is it starboard? I think this is the first time I've seen Holofollow not be a mod. It's weird. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Well, Holofollow's been around for... Oh, look at that! See... Our OBS actually playing the game with me. Now, listen, I think we should start with the Shanny stuff to get Shanny off and out of the way, to be honest with you guys. Because, well, I mean, Shanny's fucking difficult to listen to, let alone look at. So, you know. So this is from a clipping channel called Graveyard Flowers, and I'm going to link them if you would like to go subscribe to them at the very least. Beej and Gray are pro grifter. I need to step up my grift game. Well, no, Shadow Hair. What do you mean Rev is losing it? Rev is he's been lost. He's been losing it. What have I been tagged by? Oh, okay. Thank you, Christina Rain, for sharing it. What was I saying? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Get Shanny off! Oh, I wish I hadn't remembered what we were talking about. Ugh. Ugh. Could you imagine trying to get Shanny, for Christ, like, off? You'd need, like, a selfie stick and or a loofah. Oh, imagine hearing that. That's the sound Shanny makes when she's like swampy. You know what I mean? Oh dear. We're gonna. I think the speed has already been turned up. So there's that.
So
she is harder and harder to look at every goddamn time. Look, Canadian Cunt, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Blame The Boys. Season 3, I think. Extending Duster. Oh. Oh. You could, like, I suppose you could look at the back of her head. Even upsets me. Like, it looks like some kind of demented rug creature, like the wild haggis. It's gonna get you. She doesn't get to be associated with Scotland. No. What about the Loch Ness monster? Like, no. Is she like in the loch? You know what I mean? Yeah, there would be no. She'd absorb the water.
Like a big fat sponge.
This kid.
I'm sure the news is going out right now.
I never knew who Shanny was until I watched you the other day. I laughed my ass off. She's a winner. She is horrific. Yeah, could you imagine the smells in that house? Like being within the vicinity of her, even outside.
Now that Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah, so right. Okay, so this is Shanny and Rev making the assassination of Charlie Kirk all about them. A wild haggis implies that there is a tame haggis. Well, there could be. Rev's not a tame haggis. Do you want to associate him with Scotland?
No.
The man has been dressing up like an anime cat girl recently.
Has been killed. Shot at a rally. is why I focus so much on mental health.
Oh, pretty much, Pookie. Pretty much. A great deal of them. In fact, over on Twitter, there are very few types of accounts that annoy me more than right-wing grifters in particular. You know, because being a right-winger myself, or at least leaning to the right, you expect better, and you can tell every time. There are two giveaways with right-wing grifter accounts, okay? Especially on Twitter. The first one is they usually try to argue that Nazis were socialists because, you know, socialist was in the name, so therefore it was, you know, socialist. I guess the People's Democratic Republic of China and North Korea are, you know, the people's country. Okay. That's the first sign. The second one is usually when they say breaking news, and then it's not breaking news. It's usually accompanied by something that has no receipt with it, usually. But, yeah, they annoy the piss out of me. Something fucking fierce.
Health and the importance of being compassionate.
Like the quartering, for example. You know what's funny is I've actually spoken to him before. I've actually streamed with him before a long time ago. At least I think so. Back when the Ghost Poo days. But if a man has his own terrible coffee brand to promote, then, you know, come on now. How are you going to be a conservative and not actually live by conservative values? What the fuck, man?
And forgiving others to be more understanding and less judgmental. Let's just be honest. Charlie Kirk got killed because of his rhetoric. Because of his hate toward the LGBT, his
he didn't hate LGBT. Okay.
lack of compassion.
Lack of compassion. There's a great deal of compassion that comes from Charlie Kirk, but okay.
To people in need.
People in need. Okay.
The fact that he supports a president that won't even give
the man supported a lot of different charities, by the way. Just
farmers money so they can live with their families, so they can feed all America. The very fact
ain't no one able to feed you. Not even the whole fucking continent of North America could feed you, Shanny. Jesus Christ.
He supports the censorship of books.
Did he? And what? See what I mean? Like, people, like, I've seen a great deal of this in the last 10 days or so since Charlie Kirk was assassinated. A lot of claims, not a lot of backing up said claims. You know, if you make an accusation, the burden of proof is on you.
And ideas. All of this thing, this compassionless, apathetic attitude. That's what got him killed, and someone else.
No, not at all. Many clips of Charlie Kirk show him being very compassionate to people. And, I'll give the man credit. The man sat there and dealt with a lot of very angry people shouting at him and swearing and calling him names and everything. And, I don't think I ever saw him really ever bite back. In fact, I think there was at least one clip where I saw him kind of bite back. And interestingly enough, that was against a right-wing identitarian, a.k.a. an alt-right dickhead. So he stayed very calm. I mean, I'd agree with you. I couldn't do it. I like to think I'm pretty good when it comes to, having discussions and that kind of thing. But if someone starts shouting at me, that's when my fucking little, the small of my back starts tensing up a little bit and I start getting angry. This is disrespectful to Hello Kitty. Oh, Miss Aries, she is the epitome of fat and ignorant.
Out there, I don't know who it is, but they lost their fucking mind. They couldn't take the lack of compassion, I guarantee you that. The lack of care and free.
You know how many people out there lack compassion and they don't get murdered? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Your fellow man.
Well, man is a bit of a stretch, full deck. Even me referring to him as a beta is a little bit difficult, to be honest with you. Would you like to see... No, Twink's not even good enough either. He's so dirty and he dresses up like a cat girl.
He comes on screen.
He does come on screen? Oh, I hope he doesn't come on screen.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh no.
you know what I mean? Nah, he hasn't had an erection in a long time.
No?
Yeah,
Let me go
partner is a better word, yeah.
set myself on that guy. And use him as an example. It's usually what these things are about, aren't they?
I just want to point something out, actually. I know I keep pausing it. But a few years back, you know, Shanny used to be very conservative. Same as Rev, really. They both used to be very conservative. But at some point, Shanny thought it would be a really good idea to, like, start adding the LGBT alphabet to her name. But she's been through many channels. Once upon a time, she was Shanny LGBT, blah, 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 blah. She is fucking horrific. She's been trying to jump on the whole woke stuff for years, thinking that it would get her anywhere. Oh, yeah, Rev is still conservative, just not around Shanny. I would agree with that one. Yeah, she's pretty much been trying to chase clout off of what she thinks will get her the views. And don't get me wrong, Shanny has managed to get views, but that's not the reason why, as you might imagine. I have to work on timestamps, I'll be on my backup. Roger Dodger. You have a question? Well, pride is a sin, my lady. Ask away.
How do you look
How do you look?
at Shanny?
How do you look at Shanny?
Get hard.
Can I just point out the contours of the mountain that is her neck? 1, 2, like... she looks like she has 4 Adam's apples.
It looks like a cock. It looks like a hard cock.
Well, my dick doesn't look like that. What dick's you been looking at? What the fuck? Will you smile at me for and walk away? What the fuck? What have you been watching?
I ain't gonna say it.
You're... Welcome back, Earthy. What do you mean you ain't gonna say it?
I ain't gonna say it.
We ain't having a discussion about my penis again. Because I have a handsome penis. Right?
You get, like,
My penis don't look like that.
No, like a drawing of a dick.
A drawing of a
A
dick.
drawing of like a hard dick. That's what that looks like. Like, you know, cut that bit off.
She looks like a deranged turkey
It's okay.
that somebody drew eyebrows on. Okay, let's continue.
When it comes to political violence, it was about showing someone as an example of how not to be like. Well, I know forgiveness.
If God put anyone on earth to be as an example to the rest of us to not be like, it would be you.
Baby there.
Shiny
Is the best
one.
thing for mankind, and compassion and understanding, and all these beautiful
Good day to you, Danny.
concepts that mankind invented over
This is sped
millennium.
up.
What does all this hate do? All this rhetoric? All this, like, let's take someone's freedom away, but give more freedom to others. Let's take the money away from taxpayers and give them to wealthy people. That's why this shit happened.
No, it's not why it happened.
And
You fucking
Charlie
dumb.
refused to see any compassion for his fellow man. And then someone snapped.
God, she's stupid.
And I can
She
say
really
it's
is so stupid.
very easy to snap when you're cornered on a wall and you have nothing left. That's why these programs, these social programs were so good, because it cost people...
Do you know how many times I've heard this woman use the N-word? Lots. Now that's hateful. I think we can all agree there, calling someone the N-word. That's pretty hateful, right?
not to snap. And I guess now mankind has to see the consequences of their greed, their selfishness, their incompassion, their apathy. Me, I've been suffering enough. Like, I'm probably going to the hospital soon, guys, I'll be honest.
Hopefully.
I'm not doing good health-wise, and it's because of the uncompassionalists.
No, it's not because of anyone else. It's because you are a gigantic fat fucking heifer. That is why your health is in the shit, you dumb fuck.
The people who just want to push and push and push and control.
Shanny forever blaming everyone else for her problems. You know, that pain that you feel every time you stand up in your knees is your fault, you planet-sized fucking creature.
And push. That's why it's happening.
No, it's not.
It just takes one mentally ill person on their edge to finally fuck up everyone's day. And I get it.
Is she talking about herself there? Because I could see that. I could see that. Her knees giving out in the middle of a hospital waiting room, and then she rolls through, and there were at least 50 deaths. There were at least. Do you remember that scene from Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he runs him over with the flat roller? Right, I forget what they're called. That would happen if Shanny was to fall over in like near to a children's ward. That would be catastrophic.
I get it. I totally get it. I totally get losing your shit about. But political violence is never the answer. Even though you can understand why it happened, it still isn't the answer, because like I said, if you're in a society full of the apathetic, do the opposite. If you're in a society full of people who don't care about anyone but themselves, do the opposite, care about everyone. But
what's she crying about now? She's saying it's everyone else's fault for like her problems. She was talking about Charlie Kirk a second ago and saying that he'd pretty much got what he put out into the world, right? By the way, that face is fucking horrendous. Ugh.
Nobody fucking listens to me.
She's like a cartoon villain. And now she's basically saying that it's everyone else's fault for her problems, which I don't really understand how you segue like that, but okay.
You know, I tried to tell you guys. You know, that love should be your number one priority. I tried. And I'm probably going to see more and more like this because people like me don't get listened to.
Imagine being so lazy and large you have to pretend to have an illness and that you can't walk just to avoid it. Could you imagine the pain it would feel? Like, could you imagine the pain you would experience if you were Shanny for Christ? Like, simply sitting down, your spine must be screaming at you.
To show sympathy and compassion to your fellow man, I get the opposite thrown at me. I get complete...
You know, I tried to show sympathy and compassion towards you one time, Shanny. You know what happened? The day after, she called me a paedophile. To my fucking face.
Apathy and turned into someone I'm not. You know, when I found out Charlie Kirk got shot, the first reaction I had was good. He deserved it. In a lot of ways, he did.
She's now saying that Charlie Kirk deserved being shot. Okay.
Why, in a lot of ways he did. You know how many lives were destroyed because of him and his people, his MAGA?
What? Charlie Kirk destroyed people's lives. Nikki, did you hear that? Charlie Kirk deserved it because he destroyed people's lives. Was he a politician? Was he a politician?
No.
Was he an elected official?
No.
Did he have any institutional power? Was he a governor? Was he the mayor? Was he the president of the United States of America? Because, you know, the guy went around talking at college campuses. I don't really understand how you could destroy someone's life by doing that. If so, I mean, at least he destroyed that one alt-right guy. Like, you know. Ah, dearie me. Isn't she supposed to be on his Ozempic? She needs to be on something. I'm not sure if Ozempic is the first in the line. It's not okay to say the things that she's saying, that he deserved it because he's... The thing is, like, I'm no shade to Charlie Kirk, but the things he was saying were just the standard Republican kind of things that I've been hearing about for years and years. You know, he stands out in some regards, of course, but like... If you were to compare some of the voices on the right to him in the last few years, people like Milo Yiannopoulos was far more offensive, far more egregious in his rhetoric, and far more combative than Charlie Kirk ever was, really. So, I think Charlie stole that money. Yeah, I think he must have stole the $750,000. Oh, dear me.
How many people lost their jobs? How many people lost their homes, lost their family?
What the fuck?
Because of MAGA? See, I would have been doing...
Okay. Like, MAGA needs to be separated. I disagree there, Generation Y me, because I didn't even know about Charlie Kirk until, funnily enough, he was murdered. And I've been learning and trying to keep an open mind since finding out about everything and watching clip after clip after clip, and the things that he is saying now are far less controversial than the things Milo has ever said. And I didn't even know who fucking Charlie Kirk was until he was murdered. And I think a lot of people didn't know. I think a lot of people didn't know who he was or the kind of things he said. I mean, you've seen a couple clips, right, Nikki? Yeah. And I've been watching hundreds of clips in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 days. Just really learning about him and everything. And Milo is far worse. Far, far worse. I knew who Milo was. I suppose it's not really an argument for me to say, Milo was more famous because I knew about him and didn't know about Charlie Kirk. But Milo is known on both ends of the pond, I could be wrong.
Financially very well if it wasn't for MAGA.
But Milo was worse, much worse.
And the first Trump presidency. So I get it. I lived it.
Yeah, well, where is Shanny's compassion?
And I never got why people supported him. Because he's just so fucking evil and
evil
a person.
Charlie Kirk was evil.
Yeah. This is what happens when you talk rhetoric that has nothing to do.
Do you even know what his rhetoric was?
But your own selfish, greedy fucking viewpoints. People die and suffer. Like so many people died and suffered on Charlie's fucking watch.
What?
Because he wanted to support an orange man.
On Charlie's watch. But Charlie wasn't a politician.
Who's completely,
Hello to you, Jennifer Hinnyhole. So happy you're on. I absolutely love your channel. You, your girl, and the little vagina demon.
Vagina demon.
Baby bear? You call baby bear vagina demon? Well, I mean, technically speaking, that's where he came from. And you were making demonic noises. It's evil to believe in God and have a set of morals and values in line with that kind of thing. Okay.
homicidal and suicidal to the whole entire race of mankind.
What?
He's knowing this right now by talking to God. Trust me, he's getting a big old ear from God over the shit he's caused in this country. So there's that. And world. He's already getting a lecture how following someone with no compassion in his heart, so he's gonna end up to bad things. It always is. Jason wanted to say some things about Charlie Kirk. I know that. No.
I made posts on my X and on my YouTube posts.
Yeah,
I made posts about it.
Who was it again who wanted to... Full Deck, wasn't it? Yeah, this is Timu Shaggy over here.
That's Shaggy.
Raggy? Raggy Doo.
You woke me up and told me this, so...
I had to. Yeah, that's a huge deal.
But yeah.
I don't see anything good about this just by the circumstance that he has two young girls that now not have a father. That's how I'm viewing it, the human element.
Yeah.
Was Charlie Kirk's rhetoric dangerous and bad and shitty? Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with him at all.
And that's what happens when you have such bad rhetoric.
However...
He is a lying bastard. You have no idea how conservative this... human being isn't okay to use either, is it really? Oh yeah, he is. Absolutely. Quick sticks. You should see how he dresses now, though. Like, this is him dressed up normally. How he does things on his channel. He calls it the Man Baby Network with the Cartoon Network like background, doesn't he? Oh, he's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all.
That does not ever justify political violence, ever. We don't do that. What we do is use our mouth to say...
Also, what we're saying that maybe that we shouldn't kill people for their political beliefs? Okay.
You don't use a pew-pew.
No, call it a gun. It is a gun, not a fucking pew-pew. It is a gun.
That's wild and crazy and stupid and bad for society. So this is a tragedy. He's a martyr for fascism, which is
a martyr for fucking fascism? I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. The worst type of stroke as well. A martyr for fascism? Huh?
What's a good type of stroke? Oh, for fuck's sake.
A wank. A wank's a good type of stroke. Or when you touch my penis. That's a nice type of stroke.
It's genius.
I was quite happy. A martyr for fascism. But if you believe in freedom of speech, how can you be a fucking fascist? Oh dear.
Yeah. 2 girls are not going to have a father for fascism? Wow.
Yep.
That's what Jesus told him when he got home if he was really a believer in Jesus Christ. Christ said, you really messed up, Charlie, because you died for a bad cause. And now you're 2...
Well, I mean, in order for you to die for a cause, don't you have to, like, go into that knowing that that's what's going to happen first? Like, when people say that Charlie died for a cause, I don't view it like that, because he was just doing what he did. When somebody dies for something, at least how we usually present it in society and media, they usually know what's going to happen, like they are going to die because they're standing by a particular belief. But he didn't know what was about to happen.
Like going to war.
Yeah, you know, like being a soldier and knowingly and willingly going to war. You know what I mean? Like, do I sound retarded? I know I sound retarded most of the time, but like, do people understand what I'm trying to say here? Like, I'm not trying to downplay what happened to him, but like, I don't feel like he died for a cause. He was just doing what he did when he got shot. You know, like if I go outside for a cigarette, I didn't die for the right to smoke. I just got shot while smoking. You know what I mean? Yes, he has a big list of beliefs and values and morals, but he didn't die specifically for them, in my opinion. God, I exhaust myself trying to explain it because I know how bad I am articulating myself. I am very animated. I'm glad you guys... Would you die for free beef? Hello, Tangled Bliss. Well, can I have the free beef before I die?
That depends on the beef.
Well, it needs to be good beef.
I'm
Like,
not dying for no chewy piece of shit.
you know, it needs to be a decent steak. It needs to be nice and bloody too. So,
2 girls aren't going to have you. So it's tragic. That's my... Could have easily been me. When my radio show...
no, Rev, it couldn't have easily been you, you fucking tard. For those who don't know, Rev, once upon a time, before he looked so, you know, emaciated, is that the word? Exsanguinated is definitely the fucking right word. But before he looked like he'd been through the funeral fucking parlor. Hello to you, Texas One. Rev used to have his own little conservative podcast show. No, it did not have millions of fucking views. The views are right. I mean, the views were okay, but like they weren't that good.
With millions of people listening to every fucking show. It
No one was going to shoot
me
you.
down and said, that's the guy that don't like Obama and pop me. That could happen to me.
If anyone was going to shoot you, I guarantee it would not be for anything you've said.
It would be Shanny.
Yeah, let's be honest. If anyone's going to shoot you, it's probably going to be Shanny.
And people that weren't even fans of him are like, wow, this is devastating. It's tragic. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like a brilliant fucking steak, you know? Like...
It is.
It should never come to this.
No, it shouldn't.
Well, pick a side, Shanny.
PJ was like, this is what happens, and then you said it on yours. This is what happens in the country when you have political rhetoric on both sides that's so out of control. And the demonization is so extreme, it's like, no, these people are so evil.
People need to stop invoking Obama's name. Rev threatened Obama, and I was threatened with Obama, so... you know?
And that's really, I understand that I've had some rhetoric like that, but I did.
Someone threatened me with Elon Musk.
That was before he had Twitter, I think.
That's terrible.
Or before you owned it.
You know how weird Elon Musk looks?
He looks a bit special.
He's built like a fucking bent cupboard. Know what I mean? He looks like I made him.
Never mean and never call for violence. That's horrible shit.
Neither have I.
And it doesn't...
Really, Shanny? You've never called for violence? Have you not? Hello to you, Alicia Drummond. I love your channel. I must thank Clue for introducing your channel to me. Absolutely. Shanny has called for violence. I have seen her be violent, usually towards Rev. And believe it or not, guys, she may be an absolute unit of a woman, but that woman can move, and she is very strong. She is very, very strong.
Anyway.
No, but this is what happens in times like this.
Elon,
When
is that one meme of Elon? He's like piloting the body. You know what I mean?
you're taking every lifeline away from someone,
Yep.
and they don't know what else to do.
The little bit of stability they had goes away.
Yep.
And then they break.
Yeah.
So this is a product of that. Cutting off all the farmers' money? Whoa.
It's not being heartless. It's showing a very clear reality how people work.
Yeah. This is sad.
Very sad.
Just
but-
for his girls, period. Just judging it on that.
Well, obviously his girls was not that important enough to him. Where?
No, I mean, that's ridiculous.
If his daughters were that important, he would support a rapist who rapes women.
He should be able to have...
What? When did Charlie Kirk support a what? Who's the rapist?
conservative show and not die from it. That's crazy.
I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree.
Do you, Shanny?
But at the same time...
So you want to add caveats? There's
yeah,
no
at the same time, he's the one who raped his little girls' rights away. He helped with that.
What?
You know, all the programmings that could help support them right now that their dad's dead is gone and stripped away. So they're going to have to suffer because of the things that their father was in.
Charlie Kirk was not a politician. I think that she means Trump, and even then I'm fairly sure she's incorrect. Like stripping rights away and stuff like you can't do that. That's not how rights work.
It's promoting. Yeah.
But she said it was Charlie, but Charlie is not a politician. The fuck?
Very bad agenda. So I'm with you on that. You know,
And that's a reality. It's not coldness. It's reality.
It is cold though. It's cold because there's two little girls without a dad.
Yeah. Well.
Yep.
Right. First and foremost, Charlie Kirk had one daughter and one son. He did not have two little girls. He had one little girl. But okay.
That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Some people choose to leave their parents. And
GA Mum, yes, but baby bear is laying there and being a baby. A cute fucking baby. Hello to Joshua. I hope I'm not the only one who sees it. Sees what? My baby? You shouldn't be seeing my baby. Shanny and Jason, Master Blaster from Mad Max. Remind me to Google that, because I have seen some of the Mad Max movies. Nah, it is probably some makeup there, Quick Sticks. Hello to you, Vibrator. YouTube is not your living room. I like that name. She doesn't seem to know. She doesn't know anything.
yeah, speak to them.
Right. Man, very poignant. They will.
See, and now he's making it about her eldest son.
Those little girls are lucky. In a lot of ways.
Well, it's a little boy and a little girl. Just saying.
They don't have to be raised by some psychopathic father.
Okay, I'm not having anything to do with that. That's not me.
I'm sorry.
That's her. That's not me.
I'm sorry, but
I'm not having anything to do
I'm
with
not going to support someone who takes women's rights away.
Charlie couldn't have taken anyone's rights away. He wasn't a politician, and even then, politicians can't take rights away.
Not live or dead.
Yeah, my face on you saying shit. No way. That's not my words. That's you.
You know?
But your
Seriously.
point's taken.
Yeah.
Your point's taken.
Like, he supported all this shit in the country. All this hatred. All this mob mentality.
Yep. Yeah, you're
Having absolutely no compassion. When George Floyd died, having no compassion. Like,
George Floyd was a fucking drug dealer. The fuck?
I'm a drug dealer.
Apparently he was, and a womanizer and all this, but that doesn't justify a man being murdered in public. Like, yeah, he's a porn star and everything, apparently. Who cares about that?
Well, good.
You know, that's...
We could say Charlie was a hate monger.
Yes.
And this is what happens to hate mongers.
See, you could say that.
Isn't it funny? And even in death, you get your own fucking comeuppance.
They want to justify Luigi Mangione killing the CEO of a healthcare company. They want to justify that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still murder. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I understand. The rich are bad. You know, the rich are killing the planet. The rich are all everything bad. Yeah. But does that justify us going out taking violence out? I don't think so.
No.
That's taking their tactics. That's taking the tactics
It's not.
of the evil.
But Charlie's also had calls for violence during George Floyd. He had
Right.
calls for
Stop bringing up George Floyd. George Floyd is not a martyr. The man was a fucking drug dealer, degenerate piece of shit. What the fuck? God, man, I don't know what's worse, like left-wing people or fake left-wing people like Shanny.
violence.
You reap what you sow.
Shanny's very much a hate monger herself. Very much so. You know, I've heard Shanny for Christ use the N-word, hard R, many times, in anger. Many times. And refer to people that aren't pedophiles. Pedophiles, many times. You know who I haven't heard refer to anyone as those words? Charlie Kirk. I'm just saying. Yeah.
He had called. He was part of fucking January 6th.
Right. And people died there.
Yeah. So all his calls for violence have catched up to him.
You could say it.
What was the call to
You can
fucking
say it.
violence?
And absolutely point should, like that should be taken. You know.
How does it feel, Charlie, to get your own comeuppance?
Well, yeah, if I could actually ask him the question, it would be, Charlie, how do you feel about dying for a fascist lie? Because he knows it's a fascist lie right now, before Jesus. He knows it. How does he feel right now?
Yeah.
Very horrible. I guarantee it. His spirit is grieving. Because he knows he died for a lie. Trump was no savior to America. He's taken us into a fascist dictatorship.
Okay, but who? Like, you're right. What, a fascist dictatorship? Okay, but we're not here to talk about Trump, right? Trump is a whole different ball game, right? A whole different ball game. You shouldn't conflate the two, you know, because one is an elected politician that can actually affect your life. Charlie Kirk could not. Just saying.
No, and so many people are suffering because of him.
Yet, healthcare is being eviscerated. The healthcare industry that actually took care of people in cases is being eviscerated right now.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Shanny was to actually fall off of a turnip truck? The fucking tax you pay for roads would skyrocket.
No.
It's true.
This is long. You want to try this? It is long.
No, I feel like I'm gonna puke again.
Okay.
Oh, he has stood up to her many times, believe it or not. Many times. It's usually when he's had a drink, though. But he has actually stood up to her before. It never ends well when he stands up to her, of course.
Can I have my Yoshi shirt?
Yoshi, yes.
The most comfortable thing I own.
I know. It's a dress shirt.
I imagine the most comfortable thing Shanny owns is a bedsheet.
It's a little damp.
Not bad. Oh, then let it dry a little bit more.
Jesus, that's huge.
Or a mattress, but then again, Shanny herself could be a mattress. I wouldn't like to lay on her, though.
Okay, you need to talk because I need to calm down because I'm about to throw up again.
I'm just doing what I have been doing, and that's like I don't have any fucking thoughts in my mind to make a video. I'll just talk when I think of something. But this was 100%. You call it a political assassination. It's
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Like, look at he could be a friend of Jack Skeleton.
Could be Jack Skeleton.
We don't want to give him that much credit. Jack Skeleton's cool, you know. Look at that fucking sweat. He's like a zombie. Like, he could be an extra in a zombie movie with no makeup required. He looks like a very sad zombie at that, you know?
It looks
like that fucking that emoji from ADAS. Leave Jack Skeleton. That's what I'm saying. It like he could be a friend of Jack Skeleton. You know, that emoji is what he looks like. No.
It looks like
the quintessential smoker's house.
Everything looks yellow.
Those walls and that curtain was white once.
And the lampshade.
And the pipe.
And the pipe.
And he was white once. Now the motherfucker's translucent. Hello, Ms. Upper Thigh. Hey, look. I'm not saying that he's Jack. I'm saying he could be friends with Jack. And even then, I don't know if Jack would put up with it, you know? The decor suits their personality. Yellow and fucking boring.
Yeah, absolutely. It's to make dissenters fear too.
Dingy
But I see this is definitely it's going to be used to do some security stuff. You think Trump thought it was
like, you know what? It screams 70s to me. Like, if you were a decade, you'd be the 70s. Hello to you, Miss Upper Thigh.
justified before to put National Guard in cities? Now
They have barricades around the hospital.
they have barricades around the hospital of Charlie Kirk alone. Okay. Whoa. We're going in police state lockdown. This is step one. You know. What if you have more of this? What if you have more attempts on lives? Trump's gonna.
Ow, Babby. Look, I don't want to hear what he has to say either, to be honest with you. Beware, marching band may follow. Hello to you.
Oh, that's it. Lock it down. Martial law for now. For everybody's safety. Because things are too rough. They're too
But I
crazy.
don't blame him for that call, actually.
Well, no, but it would have been. This would be never let a good crisis go to waste. Yeah. And I understand that you could even justify it. Especially if there's more attacks. If there's more attempts on right-wing people's lives or left-wing political people.
I need to go to the hospital, I think, so.
You want to go now?
Oh, no, I can't feel good.
Okay.
Hello to you, petty as fuck. He looks like an old man's scrotum. Sitting next to Shanny and you get out of breath.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
No, I know. I'll say everybody does. Who likes going there? I mean, give me a break. Because you know you're going to be there hours. Sitting in an uncomfortable chair, waiting and waiting and waiting more. So, it's a bad day in America when you see something like this happen because it's the zeitgeist. We've got into a zeitgeist where we're going to have, right wing and left wing. I'm just going to say political people. That people are so riled up, and justifiably so in the case of this administration regime, the Trump regime, because they're tearing down all the pillars of the system. And when you do that, you're wrecking lives because the next level firings and the healthcare industry is being eviscerated, literal, like bone by bone, just ripped apart.
And the disabled are suffering the worst.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Shanny also thinks that she's disabled when she's actually just fat, by the way.
One of the biggest, and we're going to find out, I guarantee.
My thigh, bro!
Okay, I don't think that there's been reports on it yet because it's too early. I think you're going to find out, when all is said and done and the history books are written, that the dismantling of the healthcare system was going to be one of the main reasons that a crash in the economy happens. I don't know what they thought would happen when you
Man, could you imagine being a healthcare worker, like, nurse or whatever, and you have to you have to actually get close enough to, like, take their blood pressure. Like, you have to be close enough to smell them. Know what I mean?
Imagine being a fanny doctor.
Oh, could you imagine being Shanny for Christ gynecologist? There aren't enough stirrups.
mutilate these institutions, like the CDC. Do I support everything the CDC? No. You think I was down with Fauci? No. But the plan of Trump in 2016, was drain the swamp, meaning he'd get the bullshit out, and we'd make these institutions function correctly and well. His new plan became just end it all and fire everyone. What? You're going to have a very, very bad situation with that.
And you found out one of the parts of it today?
Yeah.
Look, I say things that I see, I try to put things into perspective. Sometimes that perspective really belongs in the month of October, because Halloween. We are close, though, so, I mean, that's what Halloween's all about, It's about scary, spoopy bats, bobbing for apples, and thinking about Shanny's vagina. The thoughts are chewy. The thoughts themselves are chewy. This is why I smoke, Are you putting your titties in my face? Thank you for letting me chew on a boob quickly.
Yeah, when you make people lose everything, their livelihood, some crack. And I will see what this person was, the one that...
That's why love and compassion is so important.
Yeah.
So
love and compassion. Where was the love and compassion when you decided to give away your children for respite purposes and then never attempt to get them back? Where was your love and compassion when you doxed your own fucking son on a live stream the other day? Where was your love and compassion when your eldest son was suicidal and you proceeded to fuck off home, get naked and into bed and start fucking clout chasing off of fucking Jeffrey fucking Star on Twitter, you fat disgusting cunt? Where was your love and compassion then, you fucking gargantuan piece of shit? Where was your love and compassion when you proceeded to beat the shit out of Rev multiple times? Not that he didn't deserve it, of course, mind you. After all, he did assault her children, but, she still kept him around like a good mother would, I suppose. So say, petty as fuck, you have never really, truly heard me go in on these two. If you would like to hear me scream at these two, the second documentary that I made about them, there's a whole section where I'm actually just screaming at them. For a good 10 minutes, actually, so... Oh, yeah, she resorted to doxing. Oh, yeah, she starves Rev. There's not much compassion there. You know what Shanny, I guess if you could say that's their, combined name, Chevy for Christie or something. What Shanny reminds me of, that one Family Guy cutaway where John Goodman is, eating all the food on Thanksgiving and the rest of his family is, super skinny. And he's like, you can have what's left over. And it's like, there's never any leftovers. That's what it must be like to live with Shanny for Christ.
Make other people crack.
That's absolutely true.
That and it must smell like death.
I just keep thinking, Lord Jesus, help us.
Or you could continue making people crack and face the consequences and act like you're some fucking victim when you're not.
Yeah.
Because you caused this. Taking mentally ill people and causing them to feel so desperate that they don't have any other choice.
Yeah. There's a quote in Fight Club, about after you've lost everything. That's when you can truly begin to start living, I guess. It's only after you've lost everything that you realize something. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's definitely poignant.
Well, like I said, Onyx Angel, there is a large segment in the second documentary that I made about Shanny and Rev where I am screaming at them. And I am really, really, really angry through it because they're just disgusting pieces of shit. I have many streams over the years where I'm just fucking screaming at these two because they're disgusting, horrific, selfish pieces of scum, pond scum. Me, I'm being relatively quite nice right now considering who we're talking about, you know?
And true, if you lose everything, well, then there's nothing left to lose, is there? Except
Which one's the second one? It's the Sins of the Enchanity is the second one.
fucking life.
Then why the fuck do you give a fuck about your life if you lost everything?
Well, that's, yeah, exactly it. and some people handle it way better than others. That's the point.
And this is BJ and Craig's future, kind of. Yeah, there are some differences there. You know, like Shanny is extremely domineering. I don't really see BJ be domineering towards Craig, you know. But this is at least partially their future.
Like in my heart, it's 100% not to hurt people. I don't want to hurt people.
No, she doesn't have those kids in her possession. They're gone. Plus, Will, the eldest, is 18 now. So
Physically, mentally, nothing. I don't want to hurt people. That's my basic nature. Okay? Does that get fucked up? Absolutely. I end up hurting people closest to me because of bipolar bullshit. Not an excuse, a reason. You know?
Oh, but they spent the majority of their lives being under the quote-unquote care of these two. You know, these two, they used to prioritize live streaming. You know, I remember they were asking for food, both of them outside the bedroom door. And Rev here was like banging on the door back saying, live streaming in progress, you know, to get rid of them, basically. They would never stop a stream to go and see to the children. Ever. Ever fucking ever. They are scum. They are fucking scum.
But if your general attitude in life is to hurt others, wow.
You know, people, CPS, Child Protective Services, exists for a fucking reason, and they didn't really step in properly when it came to these two. It took Shanny giving away the children, you know, for my fucking respite, my vacation purposes. Fuck off.
When you break, you're gonna hurt people badly.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for bringing it back to what I was talking about. Your basic disposition will come out when you lose everything. So what are you, primal? Mine is mine? You're going to be bad.
Oh, and there's animal abuse on top of that as well, you know, so just letting you know on that one.
Or are you empathetic with people with struggles? You know, you're in a place of plenty.
Yeah, it took them being poor for them to actually decide to do that, yeah. When they were well off, when they had all that money, even then. And those bedrooms were fucking bare as well. They weren't just, you know, like a little duvet and a mattress here and there. The kids barely had anything. What did they have? Alienware fucking laptops. All a massive TV. Fucking just all the fast food in the world. You know, they were just, ugh. And there was like blood and shit on the walls and stuff, and like the food in the fridge and that was rotting and everything else. They're fucking disgusting.
And then you lose it. What's your basic disposition?
It's always the children that have to suffer. Yeah, these two are like just a true crime fucking documentary waiting to happen, you know?
When you had it, did you help others? Did you sympathize with the plight of the poor? Or did you say, fuck the poor, mine is mine? If you're a person like that, you're the type to do what just happened with Charlie Kirk. If you're a compassionate and empathic person, when you lose everything, you're probably going to want to go home to Jesus yourself, but you're not going to lash out at others because you don't want to hurt others.
I mean, how many times have you seen BJ and Craig ignoring their children for live streaming? You know? I mean, there are, and they're compulsive liars. You know, they get things wrong all the time, and they say some incredibly questionable shit. And they're very dirty. Like, Craig and BJ are very dirty. And whilst they're not exactly the same, you know, there are some personality differences in there. Of course, there is always going to be. But this is BJ's future. You know, I mean, BJ's already abandoned, 3 children? So, you know, I mean, she's a good portion of the way there. You know, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see her graduate from lol cow to horror cow. I don't want to see that, but I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Exactly. See, your basic disposition is very important in times of crisis like this, when the country's in crisis. It's individual moral people that will do the right thing. Because a lot of people are so blown apart by what just happened to them.
Absolutely.
Their minds have literally shattered, and now they're capable of things they never were capable of before. There's some truth for you. But that wasn't even me speaking. That was Jesus. I think I just got the spiritual download memo. Oh my God, I just got a huge chill.
Can you give one to me?
Whew. I got one of those Jonathan Kleck buzzes. When Johnny's really in the spirit and he's talking to people, he'll literally, like, you'll see his shoulder move like that in his neck. That was right jolt from the Jesus. Yeah, he spoke for me right there. So make sure your feet right now, especially, are in compassion, love, empathy, non-violence. Non-violence is the key. Hashtag non-violence. Can we make that a thing? We're starting to get enough of an audience to say, hey, can we make this hashtag something, and you guys will make it.
Well, no, because hashtags are no longer really a thing, to be honest. I mean, Elon Musk decided that he didn't like hashtags. If you bother paying attention, just... It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, he never earned anything. He inherited money.
Because you're cool as shit. Okay? For activist type people, like the 90s type people, Allie's Army people, oh yeah, that's organic. You know what I mean? That's organic. And you know what they all are? Oh my goodness. Like this symbol? Yes, that's what they are. They're that symbol. Not the Vatican, not the papacy, not the fucking Protestants that burnt hot chicks at the stake for being hot. Not that Christianity. That's fake Christianity.
You got FUBJ trending, what, on Twitter? How long ago? Because I remember explicitly Elon deciding that he didn't like the look of hashtags.
Control system Christianity. I'm talking about the Christianity that was risen 3 days later. In the area right now, that's an absolute decimated
What the
fucking
fuck is he talking?
Okay,
I've had enough. I've had enough now. I've had enough of these fucking morons, and they just... Like, my tolerance for them has shortened a great deal since the days of me covering them all the time. I can't tolerate them at the moment. But speaking of that, we're going almost back in time here, if you think about it, because we're going to take a look at BJ and Craig now. You know, we were looking at BJ and Craig's future, and now we're looking at the present. The present. Fucking imagine going to a mass on a Sunday morning and this was your... Good God. Man, I've seen Rev stoned out of his fucking tree so many times. And he's just been sat there saying stuff, and I've been like, what the fuck is he talking about? Over and over and over again, so many times. I mean, actually sat there trying to figure it out. LMFAO, Alex, I'm First Nations from... I'm sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. From Canada. In the word beej actually means... From Canada, in the word beej actually means penis. Oh, I showed my sister all these thumbnails with titles beej and... Well, I mean, are they wrong? You know, she's just a big willy, if you think about it. People who donate to them will finally figure out. Speaking of donations, ladies and gentlemen, if you like me, if you like what I do here, if you enjoy the show, then please smash that like button. Share the stream out to your favorite social media platforms. Definitely not with your family, because they'll probably disown you if they come across the kind of things that I cover. And if you want to go that one step further, you can, of course, provide a donation by becoming a channel member, or even better, by going through the Streamlabs and or PayPal link to make a donation to help a brother live. Thank you very much. I know I'm a shit grifter, but yeah. Now, this stream is from 2 days ago, the mysterious case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, where Craigie Poo, most penis runs away from Beej. Well, maybe Craig was, but she kept running towards him, which is amazing for a big girl such as herself. I mean, I've seen her bingo wings. Yikes. Craig says some questionable things in this stream, and that's why we're here today. We're here to discuss the susness. Yes, I said susness of Craigiekins. So let's have a little listen, Pooh.
Now, here's...
God, I did not miss her voice, if I'm perfectly honest. Meow. She sounds like a cat. Meow.
Here is Celeste and the freaking 20-year-old weirdo. So, she was like 11 years old when they first started talking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was freaking Neil's age. I could not imagine. I would... Ooh. Somebody try to talk to my baby. God bless her family. Oh, Celeste Rivas Hernandez was David's girlfriend, his victim, and the inspiration behind his song Romantic Homicide. Jesus.
Something's wrong with you, man. I want a grown woman with big.
This is crazy.
You know what I mean? Something's wrong with you, man. You ain't a man.
Oh my God. Just hearing Craig saying you ain't a man. I mean, he may be right in this instance, but I fucking hate him. So, oh, we have more dead air. Alex, I tweeted your Insanity video. Forgot to ask first. Hope you don't. No, I don't mind. It's fine. It's the first one that I find the most cringe. But, you know, there's no point me taking it down now. So, plus, you know, I would actually feel bad taking it down now, you know, since FabFitGeeky passed away and everything. I feel like it would be disrespectful towards her if I did that. So, I don't know. I haven't seen that myself full deck, but yet. Oh, yeah. This is what I mean.
I just want some toasty.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Did he buy her a ring? Is this what I'm seeing? No. Yeah, it is. Look, that's her finger. So, look, she had David's name tattooed on her finger. Oh, my Lord.
As did I. That's a dirty Uncle Sal.
Look at that.
You jealous beach. You know, because he ain't going to marry her because, you know, she could take half his stuff. Which, as far as I'm aware, his stuff consists of shit that she's bought him. Doesn't it? I don't know. You could just sign a prenup, but it's fine.
Stop.
God, I fucking hate him.
Better be slip and slide.
Look at this. Me and
You have been muting all my best moments, aren't you?
deleted user got a
Since
kid
when do these fucking tards, tragedy pimps, ever treat anything with respect?
on the way. Look at this.
Yeah, I know the house is his. Well, I suppose she could take half the house or whatever, but the rest of it though, I mean, I don't see him earning money.
Sophia says, David, are you happily married or single? David responds and says, me.
Is that what he's singing? If you're wet enough, while talking about a deceased young girl. What the fuck? Read the fucking room, bowl cut. Jesus. You can take your roaches and you can get out.
And blank got a kid on the way. So it says, Kelsey says they knew that they had a kid on the way back in July of last year. Then I don't know yet because the medical examiner still.
Right.
They knew they had a kid on the way back in July
Go
of
back. I don't want to go back, Nikki. I believe you.
last year. Then the baby would have been born in April. Where's the baby? This looks altered. Got a kid on the way. Looks larger.
Really?
It does.
You know, sorry, excuse me. You know, I should really create like a transparent PNG frame to put the window capture of these streams in. I think that would make it look a bit neater, to be honest.
Done that all because she was underage?
I don't know.
Could it not even be a sacrifice, but just the fact to cover up that he was with an underage individual? What about that? Like, different theory?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if she comes up pregnant, he goes and signs the birth certificate. He's a pleaded child, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could see them trying to. Yeah, I don't know.
Just that secondary theory. Right?
Yeah, here's pictures of them together, guys. Look at this. It says, all the known evidence against David so far. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in his Tesla car, dead and wrapped in plastic. Oh, God.
And how old is he the whole time?
They have photos together, matching tattoos.
He's
Well,
20,
so
right?
he's 20 years old right now. She just turned 15. So, from the things that I'm reading, they started talking potentially as early as 2022.
12, 13,
And he said, they
18,
said
19?
she would have been like
How old is he?
11, 12.
Right. How is he?
And then, okay, so
What the
He's
fuck?
like
18, 19.
17 years old, 18 years old, talking to an
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
11-year-old girl. Sick. Grown.
Uh,
That is sick and
No, Craig. It's not,
and twisted. I mean, you're a grown ass man.
well, I mean, he's
11.
famous at this point, and he has his own money, his own
That would be like
houses,
Kendall
and-
talking, dating Neil. That put that in perspective.
That would be weird. No, not quite. She's 20.
Right.
I mean, the age gap would be a little less.
No, it's
It's
fucking
similar.
weird, man. So weird.
No,
I like how she mutes. And she just goes completely silent whenever Craig starts talking about these things. It's like, would you fucking stop saying this shit? Could you imagine your partner said, like, it's not okay. It's not okay to say these things, man. Even privately, it's not okay to say these things. What the fuck? And it's just so much dead air over and over and over again with these two. I mean, she has a lot of dead air anyway. Never mind where she just, mutes herself and starts beating Craig with a fly swatter or something. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, it is getting worse and worse as time goes on with Mr. Bolcut himself. God, I find him so depressing to fucking listen to. Craig, once again, proving he needs to be on the check the hard drive list. Yep. Did you hear his take on the feed? Yes, I did. Yeah, that I have a stream that was called Craig is Sus, and that's when I first heard him talk about age gaps and stuff, and that motherfucker is sus. Like, it's not okay to say these things. What is the matter, baby? Are you okay? He's like, give me a boob, mum. Give me a boob. Give me a boob. Hey, give me some milk. Hey. Yeah, big time sus. Look how much dead air there is, man. Holy shit.
It goes on for a minute.
Oh, yeah, that is BJ telling him off for his weird fucking creepy age gap bullshit. Could you fucking imagine? If you have to tell your partner more than once about this sort of thing, well, even the first time is a bit much, right? Like, especially publicly, fucking hell. When someone is talking about these sorts of age gaps and a person goes, well, they're about to say, or a but. Like, if there's a but thrown in, how much dead air is there, man?
Against David.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So, Jesus, man.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah, listen, BJ, I don't know if you've ever watched me or if you're watching right now. First and foremost, you need to get your boy. You need to get your fucking boy. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't right what he's saying. It's not the first time he's said this shit either. Like, you need to get your boy. Secondly, look, I'm going to show everyone what I do, right? If I need to, like, mute myself or whatever else, here, look, watch this. And fucking hey presto, boom. That way, at least the audience has something to look at and listen to. But that's too difficult, I suppose. Does this hooker use OBS? I know she uses StreamYards, but you can use it in conjunction with OBS, with window capture. I had to explain to Craig he sounded like a pedo again. Craig, hold down!
Like the fact that the pause or they're muted for so long. Like, it shouldn't take that long to be like, dude.
Oh yeah. Right, if I turn to you and go, right, you need to pack that shit in now, right, because you sound like a paedophile. That's less than 5 seconds,
That should be it.
and then turn back, and then back to the stream.
So he's arguing, but if he's this, he's that, blah blah blah. Like, no, me.
Like, like if it was you and me, right, I'd hit you with something. I'd get like a stick, and I'd go, or I'd look at you and go, fucking.
It would be a look first.
Oh yeah, you'd get a fly swatting or a newspaper rolled up. You'd get booped.
And then a serious conversation after the stream of why are you being pedo-ish?
Why are you being a nonce? Like, stop that. Stop that. Stop being noncy.
That. Let's look at this real
You
quick.
see what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Hold on.
going to say anything else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody sees what you're saying, Craig.
All right. It says all the known evidence against David so far.
He's talking and she's like, oh. Give her the look. Like daggers, you know. They've gone silent again? Oh my God. Really?
All right.
BJ, on a scale of like 1 to absolute regret. You know when you left your 3 kids all those years ago, and they probably don't know where you've gone. Like, was that a mistake? Was that a mistake leaving your 3 kids and your previous husband? Was that a mistake? Jesus fucking Christ. They both, every time he does something stupid, they both take the L because they are a package. And every day that she don't do anything about it, well, she has children. This should be setting off alarm bells in her head. She's going to end up as a true crime story that someone like fucking Molly Golightly is going to badly cover, like disrespectfully, like. You know what I mean? Hello, big girl for life. What's going on?
She has at least one daughter. Like,
She has a daughter, right? So, like, at least one. Fuck me.
makes you anxious, really.
You know, when her boys are, like, of age and they realize the shit that he's saying, right, whack. You know what I mean? Like, she is a true crime, and Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty would turn up on the doorstep as well. You know she will. Yeah, I know she can barely run fucking StreamYard. What's going on, big girl for life? What's happening? She was talking about dissolve. Why are you taking the piss out of me?
It was just the way he said it. What's happening?
What's the way I said it?
What's happening?
What's happening, yo? Well, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I got excited by the energy she put in out. She said, yo, and I was like, what's happening, doggy dog? She was talking about dissolving bodies in toilet cleaner. Fuck. Somebody needs to fucking... See, that's what I mean. Like, it's different when me and Necro are talking about, like, eating people.
Have you got it paused?
Yeah, I've got it paused, yeah.
Are they talking? Or is it went to dead?
Well, I have it paused.
Yes, but are they...
Shit, though, they're dead air. That's why I'm talking
Well, then
again.
unpause it.
Why? Oh, because there's a lot of it?
All the known
Oh, no, she's
evidence
talking now.
against David so far. Celeste
All the
Travis
known
Hernandez
incidents.
was found in his Tesla car, dead and wrapped in plastic.
Well, BJ left the kids for Craig, right? Like, she walked 2 miles down the road, right? I ain't walking 2 miles anywhere.
Not even for me.
I'm on crutches, bitch.
The love that we share should be stronger and worth the pain you would feel while on said crutches.
Well, you know, unless you're going to, like, massage me afterwards.
As if I wouldn't.
Well, I know you would. You...
I'll run you a hot bath, I'll make you stay.
Jesus Christ, I won't be able to get out of it again. 2 miles?
Yeah.
Like, what is the distance from, like, when we walk together? Like, from the post box to my flat?
I'd say half a mile.
Oh, we looked it up on, like, Google, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it was like half a mile, right? The distance there and back again is like half a mile, isn't it? And I managed that on my crutches. But I nearly died, as you know. Like, I was a sweaty mess. I was sweating like Craig in a cattery and or school. You know? He needs to stay the fuck away from Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to stay away from anything with lots of children involved.
Creepy Craig.
Creepy Craig. Hello, world. Oh, hello, kids. It's your boy, Craigie Cans.
I thought you liked old grannies. Like, you can't go from...
God, Peach is such a fucking moody cow, isn't she? The more you repeat a joke, the funnier it gets.
I'm having fun.
My name's Peach and I'm a moody bumhole. She's like, I hate fun.
I don't like it. I don't like laughter.
I don't like fun. She's the fun police.
No fun.
No fun allowed. Yeah. Hey, Alex and chat. Hello to you, perfectly imperfect. There we go.
They have photos together, matching tattoos.
You'd be moody too if you just came for the dentist. Don't take out your dental issues on me then. Shit.
Nobody likes the dentist though. That's fair.
No one wants their mouth fingered. Make sure you wear gloves though.
Yeah, but like I told you, I had to get the gum guard because I kept chewing my cheeks in my sleep. I
Yeah.
had to make that thing in my teeth. They nearly choked me to death on that stuff. Okay, I don't like the dentist.
I've nearly choked you to death too.
It's bad because it's true.
It's bad because it's kind of true. It was an accident.
I'm sorry, I nearly killed you.
What would you know about dentistry, you Brit? I've been to America, Peach, and
Shanny.
y'all talk shit about dentistry. I'm just saying. Big Girl for Life, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Thank you. Let us continue.
I know. The victim's mother confirms that she was dating someone named David. So the mom knew she was dating somebody named David.
She knew exactly.
So wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, and I'm not judging. I know.
You got me thinking about the dentist now, you know?
Who you kissing your teeth at?
No, I'm not kissing my teeth. No, that's not kissing your teeth.
I hope that noise.
I can't actually kiss my teeth. Also, I fucking hate the sound of someone kissing their teeth as well. I kiss my teeth, Rasclat, Bumberclat. Fuck off, you slag. Not you.
Don't come after me, all you people that are sitting in the nosebleed.
Don't come after me when my boyfriend says some pedophilic shit.
Do not come for me.
Do not come for me.
I'm allowed to ask questions. Mama knew she had a boyfriend named David. So did you know where your baby was at
Yes.
for that whole year? Over a year. And I know that the sister and brother knew about it because they claimed.
If you have to start a sentence with "Do not come for me," then maybe you should rethink the sentence. Possibly, maybe, I don't know.
Then kids in her neighborhood, he
See,
paid
that's better, Peach. You take it out on BJ and not poor wee Alex. Exactly.
them to keep quiet.
What a douchebag.
So, bro,
Hey,
what is happening? The family
If he
had to
didn't
know
feel bad
something.
about what he was doing, that shows he knew what he was doing was bad.
Yeah,
right?
he knew. There's
He
no
knew
way.
that was bad.
Exactly, April. Too young to date at all. 11, you shouldn't even be having a boyfriend.
Well, that's your mama. Your mama needs to keep you off the streets, right?
Oh, I want to know, like, how this little girl was, like, all in Discord. And because that's where she met him.
Well, you have to keep an eye on your kids and what they're doing.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to keep in the sneeze. And, you know, it's because Craig was talking and, you know, I smelled that bullshit, you know.
That's
All right.
so important. You know what I mean?
You're so petty.
I'm not petty.
Yeah, you are. You're over there. You make
I'm
you
petty.
you are petty as fuck, and you're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm joining in with the.
You're not me. No, you're joining in with the bullying of Paul Wing,
You
Alex.
make funny faces sometimes.
I do make funny faces. You said I was sexy when I was streaming.
Yeah, that's
You're a lie, girl. You a lie.
I still think you can make a sexy funny face.
A sexy funny face is
Yeah.
I wouldn't let my girl date until she was 15, 16. She had to come to my house, look me in the face, and bring her home on time. And if not, I'm going to come find you.
It's not me, it's you. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right, let's read this real quick.
I want to know where you live. I want to know who your mom
Yep.
and daddy is. And if you don't bring my baby home at time, boy, I'm coming for you.
I want y'all to pay attention to this picture right here.
Daddies are important.
So there's something. Okay. Yes. I want you to pay attention to this photo right here. Right here.
what are you saying?
Brandon said bless you, so you have to say thank you.
Who said bless you? Oh, thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Here we go.
With him sitting in the shower crying.
What?
He's wearing Hello Kitty pants.
Look at this. It says, all the known evidence against David so far. All right, let's see. They have photos together, matching tattoos. The victim's mother confirms she was dating someone named David. Discord chats between Celeste and David were found from when she was 12 years old, and David has a song called...
I have a question, right? Why does the Facebook post spell the word David with a 4?
Because that's the artist's name.
How dare you give me a reasonable answer to that?
Was that not what you were wanting?
No, I just wanted to call them a cunt, like...
Oh. I mean, like he's, that girl's body was found in his car.
Well, he's still... well, I
So
mean,
you can still call him one.
well, he needs to be proved in a court of law.
No, of course.
You know, we're all innocent until proven guilty. Artist stuff, fucking autist stuff. Hello, Hellfire. Thank you, Earthy. It really creeps me out that the little girl looks a lot like me when I was her age. And you know what, Peach? You're fucking next.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. Fuck you, Vidal. Well, I'm going to spell Vidal's name with a 1 and a 3. Just to be petty.
Oh, but I'm the petty one?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Don't go... Well, I tell you, you are a mother. You know, rumpy pumpy.
romantic homicide, but canceled his show tonight. Celeste was last seen wearing a Hello Kitty sand.
You know what? I'm not even going to put numbers in your name. I'm just going to put an extra K.
I knew it.
Well, did you? Did you know it, did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I almost did it once.
Because you... What do you mean you almost did it? How do you almost put an extra K in your name?
Well, because it was deliberate, but like I didn't think about it. Right? I was trying to make a profile name for whatever I was using, and because one eye, my normal way of spelling Nikki was taken.
Right, for those who don't know, right, Nikki is very much like your nan, right, in that she says racist things, but she doesn't know that they're racist when she says them, right? You know what I mean?
I was a valid reason, though.
I was a valid reason.
No,
That's
my
some
normal
good
name
England.
was obviously taken, so I went to do N-I-I-K-K-I-I. It was also taken, so I was going to do 3.
Oh, so you were trying to make a username?
Yeah, so I was going to go I-I-I-K-K-K, and then I-I-I again. And then decided against it.
I'm going to go buy a newspaper. When was the last time you bought a newspaper? Right, they rolled it up, they beat you with it. What's going on, Necro? I get here just in time. Yes, you did. We're beating Nikki. She's being a racist again.
Handles. David canceled, or can be seen wearing a Hello Kitty's pants in this video.
You're disgusting. You turn up, what do? You basically fart out your mouth on my live stream.
Excuse me, I didn't
This.
do that.
Even I try to keep it in.
My bad.
Disgusting.
Look,
I didn't make that happen.
it's very
I forget sometimes.
creepy. Yeah. So we got,
Woman here, right?
yeah,
Turn the fan, the air conditioner all the way up. That's her? No, that's him.
that's David.
What the hell's he doing in this show?
I think it's a video.
Look, they got a mop on his head.
And
Shoo.
then that, hold
That's
on
how
one
he
second.
laughed. He went, shoo. He's got a mop on his head. Shoo.
He's funny to talk.
What do you mean he's got a mop on his head? That's like a bandana and then his hair. He's got some fucking cheek talking about another man's hair with that unfinished bowl cut. You look like a shit monk.
Give me 1 minute, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
What's your name, boy?
Oh my god, more dead air. More dead air. There's so much dead air. My husband's Bob. He's not. I know that they're not married.
Wish
My boyfriend's a bit of a nonce. Diddle-da, nonce, nonce, diddle-da, nonce, nonce, diddle-da, diddle-da, diddle-da. Free candy. Fupa on the loose. Fupa on the loose. Yeah. Fupa on the loose. Come on. Where did that come from again?
BJ's Fupa.
BJ's Fupa. It was on the loose.
All right.
Oh,
so
she's
let's
back.
see.
She's back.
All these boys are
Let's
She
keep
managed to
going.
wrangle the Fooper.
not weird.
So it is weird. Okay, her favorite.
Well, you're just over there giggling to yourself.
Yeah, imagine a cowboy sitting there trying to like get your fat out then.
Yeah, come on, doggy, come on, right high, come on. What is that?
And then it'll look like that, a bit bigger. I'm really happy you don't go on camera.
You know how I kept saying earlier that like Shanny and Rev were a true crime scene waiting to happen, and then I then said the same exact thing about BJ and Craigie Poos. We are a fucking true crime scene waiting to happen, maybe to be covered badly by some fucking shit makeup artist who drinks coffee.
Why? We're happy.
Could you have sounded any more like Mickey Mouse in that moment? Why? We're happy. Come on, guys. I'm so happy. Stick a finger in me. Come on.
Don't ruin my Mickey Mouse.
I will ruin Mickey Mouse. Ruin.
Favorite.
Oh. Get your finger in my ass, Minnie. Your fingers are too big.
Oh, no.
Spit at them.
Like characters in is Hello Kitty, and he's
Hot dog.
actually seen
Get that hot dog out my ass.
I choked on my coke.
wearing Hello Kitty quite a bit.
Oh, see, that's what I mean, right? No, don't walk away, because that proves my point that we are a true crime waiting to happen. Because you're like, I've had enough of you, and next thing you know, Alex is dead.
Make me sound evil.
Well, you are female.
Really weird.
Bye.
Okay, let's keep
For
going.
a dude.
Alex, can we hear your best Western accent? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Please remind me to ruin Mickey Mouse for Nikki.
No, he was already attempted to.
I mean, I've ruined Mickey Mouse many a time, so.
Dude.
So it says what we know so far in the case of Celeste. All right, this is a
Who's getting molested?
I was reading Peach's comment.
Oh, who's Peach molesting?
That's not what I said.
Yeah, I heard the word molesting.
I said interesting.
Molesting? Something interesting?
Oh my god, just read her fucking comment.
I'll have to scroll up, I guess. Don't flatter yourself. You're both painfully boring. Good relationships are never interesting. That doesn't make sense. She can still kill me, you know. Fuck you, Peach.
this is it. This is what I need to
See,
say.
you sounded like Mickey Mouse again. Cowboy? No, why? No, you don't. We're in the Tower Nation. That's not a cowboy. What is it I've said that you like? Well, which one? Yeah. I simply could not decide. That's more Louisiana. That's my Negan, that one. Little pig, let me in. I love him doing impressions. Negan is fun. He's a fun person to quote. Well, what have I quoted that's good?
You said something to me about my particular vernacular.
No, that's not cowboy.
Yeah, but the way
That-
you said it to me that day was.
That's Southern Belle.
Oh. What's the
I find your particular vernacular to be rather confusing, ma'am.
See, that's hot.
That's not cowboy.
It's still hot.
Roll high!
There's a snake in my boots.
There's a snake in my boot. It's actually not a snake, it's my penis. Because it's so long.
Why is it in your boot?
I got a long penis. Howdy, partner.
I got a lot of penis.
Howdy, partner. How are you?
I kind of want to hear his music.
This is a beautiful timeline. This person did
So,
a good a good breakdown. And I'm gonna let me save this real quick. Hold on 1 second.
It wasn't fucking intelligence, I'll tell you that.
Give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. It says what we know so far in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Celeste was reported missing multiple times in 2024. Two most noted times were in February and in April. People in the neighborhood reported that she would run away a lot and they would help the family in trying to find her. Celeste could have met David or David Burke as far back as 2022. Discord messages trace back to 2022 when she would have only been 12.
I have a hard time with like a white background and black writing, you know. Dyspraxia for you. You did it? What did you do? You got baby sleepies?
Yeah.
You got him to sleep whilst I was streaming?
Yeah.
You gonna get him in that cot?
No.
Nope.
Celeste is cited with David dozens of times. Video footage of them together have surfaced, and she is.
I struggle with it. Like, I find it really hard to actually see. I put everything on dark mode as well. Yeah, I have a really hard time, really hard time with that. Like, I mean, I can read it, but you know, it's going to be difficult for me to do.
It's covered with big hoodies and glasses. Sorry, guys, he's playing his game. In nearly every photo or video. Celeste's family members, brother and sister, have confirmed that there was some type of...
Like, every time I see someone with light mode, and I look at them like they're disgusting. I look at them like they're a leper.
relationship with David. Kids have come forward to say that David paid them an undisclosed amount to keep the relationship quiet about him and Celeste. Celeste's partial remains were discovered in the trunk of David's car on the week of September 8th after being towed. David has been on tour, but has multiple breaks in the last days in between shows. So that's weird right there. David has been on tour, but has had multiple breaks the last...
Does anyone else find Craig's little shitty commentary in the back to be really irritating? Living your accent, Alex. What, my current one? You know, when you guys aren't around, I don't do this accent at all, you know. You know who I sound like? Bobcat. Hey there, Nikki, how you doing? We just do the accent when you guys are around, you know. Yeah, he's a fucking annoying as shit.
He waits until she like goes to start talking and then pipes up.
Oh yeah. He's one of those people.
I don't like him anyway.
Like, he's a cunt, as it is anyway, and he's a little bit noncy. Know what I mean? You're not allowed to say the C word.
I was trying to think of a way to mix it with noncy. Consy.
Nunt.
few days or the last days in between shows. What is he doing on these breaks? What's happening that's requiring him to take breaks? And yes, Sam, it does kind of give you Aaliyah vibes. It really does. Do I have a
hackers and fucking crackheads?
do I have a mod in
Hackers and Crackheads? Sounds like a metal album. Hackers and Crackheads. Wah!
chat anywhere?
Why are you doing that? You are questionable.
You think I'm cute?
You are cute, but everything you do is it may be cute, but it is simultaneously questionable.
And that's why you love me.
I don't know about that one. Do that accent again. What accent is that, Danny? What, Bobcat? Well, I can't get too loud because Baby Bear is on the bed asleep, so... You're not allowed to say the C word.
I know, but I miss saying it.
You called me it earlier,
Yeah, 'cause
which
you
was very
deserved
rude.
it. You deserved it.
I didn't deserve it. I was being nice.
Shut up.
And that, sir, is how you know you have a good woman. Well, because I can ban her from saying the C word. Yeah, he's very annoying. I find him irritating as all shit.
Y'all, I'm doing.
Oh my
listen,
God, would
this
you
is
shut
all I
up,
can
dude?
say. I'm doing the best I can. I can end it if y'all. I mean, if y'all don't want me to
Oh,
do the
Bobcat,
stream, I can end
it's
it.
not a good idea for me to
I'm-
imitate him
I'm
because,
absolutely
well, everything
trying,
he says is
okay?
screaming.
I don't know. Maybe I can go to. I don't know.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Where's my phone? Where is my phone?
In your pocket?
No, it ain't in my pocket. You stole my phone again?
I don't touch
Because
it.
you are a thieving, pikey jippo. You
I
know
don't
that.
touch it from
You're a
Uber
fucking Scottish gypsy. Is my phone falling down there? Oh no, it's there. I'm blind. You're still a gypsy though.
order. I didn't take it.
Was my bank card in your bag? Sorry, your bottoms earlier, or was it not in there?
Yeah, I used your bank card the other day.
Oh, thank you very much for the $10 donation. I think it was $10 from Lisa. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that for making a PayPal donation. Thank you. I don't know if you're here. I also don't know if that was like on time. Because, notifications to my phone are bullshit at times. Sometimes they can be very slow. I did say if anyone makes a donation to me excuse me. If anyone makes a donation via the PayPal or the StreamYard link, please do let me know. As notifications through OBS and through my phone can be shit. No, before we go any further, I must show Nikki what Bobcat is. Do you recognize him?
No.
You should recognize him. He's been in loads of things. You see Nikki's face.
No, I thought Bobcat might have been like a cartoon or something.
No, I mean, the man is a cartoon. I mean, look at him. There's a scene in, I think it's Citizens on Patrol, Police Academy, which I think is the third one, where he joins the police academy and they're all like running up. They're doing like door breaching, right? They're running up to it, kicking it in. And he runs up to it and he stops and he has like an autistic fucking moment where he's like this. He's like, oh, and then he screams at the door and the door falls down.
I could do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
A bit.
You'll scream at a door and it fall down?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do the Bobcat challenge. Anyway, what's going on, Charlie Brown? Her subscribers are irritated with... Yeah, I'm irritated with him. He's so fucking annoying. He won't shut the fuck up. This ain't your stream. He has channels.
Doing the best I can, y'all. I'm trying.
This ain't my
Denise
thing,
Kelly, thank you so much.
Yeah, but people don't find you nearly as annoying as Craig. I mean, they find you annoying, sure, but nowhere near as annoying.
I don't mean to be.
I mean, no one's ever said that they find you annoying. Even if they did, which they probably do, they're just being polite. But if they did say it, I would agree with them. But I would also ignore them at the same time, you know what I mean?
Okay.
For asking about Neil. He is.
I sound like Simon Powell. I'm just going to... you think the stream was a bit disturbing? I put on in your guys' playlist called Treacherous Teachers. Oh, we've already covered that. We covered that not so long ago. Simon Powell? Who the fuck is Simon Powell? So you mean Simon Cowell? No. I sound like Simon... This cunt? A British researcher? I think you may have misspelt it. Yeah. Also, I don't sound like Simon Cowell.
He is doing okay. I updated.
What's going on there, Crow? Who's differing the beg?
His rash really went down. Really bad.
Yeah, we gave him.
That Benadryl works.
We gave him 2 Benadryl. I put him in the bath and washed him off.
Your house, Tylenol and Benadryl. What else?
You mean the guy who started Britain's Got Talent and also X Factor? Oh, I don't sound like him.
No, you don't bump Tylenol. You want to have
I got aspirin upstairs.
You want to have for my kids Motrin. Tylenol don't help them and Motrin's the
Well,
worst.
that's what the nurses do. They fluctuate from Tylenol to Motrin.
Yeah, the whole teacher thing and the whole age gap thing, we covered that not so long ago, actually. Because I remember it was a pretty big deal. I think I was the first one to cover it.
And,
But we can blame Nikki.
You can't
It's
give
fine.
one very often, but you can like fluctuate.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really need. You're right. You need Benadryl, Motrin, you need Tylenol, some aspirin.
It's okay.
You need antihistamine cream. Like if you got children, like you need a variety of things sitting there. Luckily, we got that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Benadryl, I think that helped him. Because he looked back and I was
Just
like,
the Arient.
I was like, oh my God, I think he's going to have to go to hospital.
That scared me too,
30
yeah.
minutes later, like it went down from red to pink and he went to sleep and I was like,
I think it's
right.
that wool blanket. I really do, Denise.
He's allergic to wool? Do you think that's wool or like
Whatever that is. It's a crocheted, a very pretty crocheted.
Not trying to say anything, but I think my aunt made that because she crochets.
Well, it's beautiful, but it's
and
just
I like it.
Give your children cowpole.
Yeah, that in America?
I don't know. I don't know if they have. I assume they would. Yeah, cowpole's pretty good for kids. I mean, it's specifically for children. Yeah.
It kind of itches me a little bit.
Although,
yeah.
doesn't paracetamol give your children autism? It's fucking stupid shit.
But
Sam.
Some people's skin is like way more sensitive,
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna grab the link. Good morning, Ivy League. Be careful.
What's going on, Kate Winslet? Stop everything. Did Brittany and Craig just solve the girl's murder?
Too busy arguing about
They're too busy talking about age gaps to solve someone's murder. What's going on, Terrier? You can't give kids aspirin because can cause Rye syndrome. Just give them cowpole,
I hope you have a good day, girlfriend.
Does anyone else hate it when Brittany tries to speak in any kind of like slang? Know what I mean? Because although she's like a year older than me or 2 years older than me, it's just she comes across a lot older than what she is.
She's cringe, yo.
She said yo not that long ago.
Oh, I just said yo. Ugh.
And I was like, yo, diggity dog. Like I found it so funny. Like she's over there like, yeah, girlfriend. And I just stop that. You know that one scene in South Park, the movie, where they're interviewing Terrence and Phillip, and they're like, I once farted on the set of Blue Lagoon, and then he slaps her. Yeah, that's what I constantly feel like with Brittany. Just stop it. Stop that. Yeah, exactly. How do you do, fellow kids?
Okay, guys, don't be rude, please.
Oh my God, he's sacking so hard.
Please don't be rude.
He's sacking so hard. He won't even let me go.
I'm absolutely like.
He's holding the game hostage.
Let me look at this name.
Can Brittany
because
do a
I
stream
got a
where she
feeling.
doesn't try to fight with someone in that
I
chat?
told you he's playing his game.
Yo, diggity dog.
Hold on now. Let me see something real quick.
Hippity
in
hoppity, get
Spanish,
off my
douche
property,
means sour.
dog.
Really?
So they say, douche mañana. Douche in the morning. Take a shower in the morning.
Mm.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Douche mañana.
What are you doing?
Trying to cover your face.
You sat there making some faces and shit. Stop it, it's creepy. Stop it.
It sounds like a girl's gonna cleanse her vagina.
What?
For us, douche is like a vaginal cleanse, right? You
Well,
know?
no, what? But Alex, perhaps you missed, but the kid touched a blanket in the house and broke out in hives. Oh! Hello, Brad.
Who am I?
Are you trying to imitate her face?
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it now. Do you do it again? I'll take my shoe off.
No.
right? I will hit you with that shoe. I don't know how we got him. Hello, G Brad. I hope you're good. The kid broke out in hives because they. So, you know how back in medieval times they would like. You know, like throw like they would catapult diseased things into castles, like rotted cows, and give out rotted plague-filled blankets and stuff. That's their house.
What needs to be on a blanket to give you hives from it?
AIDS. AIDS needs to be on your blanket. It's very dirty. You know, like you know how like a dog would drag its arse across the floor.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. Exactly. The plague.
But for them, it's a shower.
I miss your voice. Having a day job sucks. I feel for you, Brad. I feel for you. But I'm glad you're well, mate. I'm glad you're well. Yeah, of course they're always sick. They live in a dirty, diseased house. I told you, like, BJ and Craigie Poo are the new Shanny and Rev. That is their future. Can we call BJ Typhoid Mary? I feel like. Yeah, typhoid blankets the pilgrims gave to the natives. Yeah. Smallpox blankies. It kind of sounds cute,
Yeah,
but it sounds cute when I call it like that. Smallpox
I
blankies
want my smallpox blankie.
for the children. Is he awake? He's like, what'd you say about smallpox blanket?
Britt, I'll mod if you need me to. It's okay.
It's like,
Weird
you're
though,
not having one,
Kaylee.
boy.
You've never been here before.
Dos mañana.
At least not. You never been in chat and posted.
Elia dos mañana. Yo dos
I
mañana.
fucking hate him. He has been funny precisely once.
Yeah, when he was playing with the emoji thing.
When he put the filters on and he did the
Yeah.
bird and he sat there and went bah like that. Like that was funny. He hasn't been funny since. Since then he has been funny sounding.
It just creeps me out.
And he keeps being very creepy. Talking about fucking cats and breeding with them and I'm gonna breed you with my 8-inch cock. Yo,
Who says that to a cat?
I don't know. I mean I like a cat. I don't want to stick my dick in the cat though. Yes, I too would like a chat with him, Necro. You know, a chat. Yeah, the eagle clip is the last time he made me laugh. Right. Ever since then, fucking Craig and his shaved armpits. That's a damning synopsis, description of Carrie.
I like it.
I ain't gonna disagree. More dead air.
I'm gonna learn this
Oh, okay.
Spanish. But I'm so deep now.
He's so
Yeah.
deep.
I think I'm like halfway there.
Oh, thank you, butterflies. I'll definitely keep you.
I've been watching like Spanish videos.
Oh, Jiggy, I'm so
and I
sorry.
can understand like half the
Who's
shit
he
he's saying.
talking to?
All right, let me
Like, she's
grab.
just ignoring
I'm
him.
80 days in.
Shoot, let me grab the membership link,
I like
That's
how their
like-
streams consist of just those two just talking past each other the entire time.
and
you
we'll
know?
keep going. I'm so sorry.
Comment is like, I can tell you're really trying, and I'm sorry he treats you like that.
He just doesn't shut the fuck up.
Says something about not respecting her, I think.
Well, of course he doesn't respect her. We have been here for a minute now watching. It's very obvious that he doesn't respect her.
I just didn't think she would let a comment like that on her videos.
I laughed when she argued with him and he said correction is the problem with her. Like she can't admit when she's ever wrong. I think correction is the problem he wasn't meaning to, but I laughed. Well, I mean, you got two hard-headed, retarded people like these two who both can never admit when they're wrong, and they're both smelly and dirty. And he has shaved armpits, and he should be shamed for that. What kind of? Why are you an Olympic swimmer? Because if not, there's no reason to shave your armpits. Yeah, water dynamic, hydrodynamic.
Yeah, but if you're just a normal man that just sits in the house all day and doesn't even look after your kids, why the fuck are you shaving your armpits? What need do you have to shave your armpits?
Well, as we have established, he's a very vain man.
That doesn't make that makes him look less manly though. Like that's weird.
Well, there are some guys that think that the shaved armpit look is good.
I have never. Like,
Exactly, and his titties and shit. He's got moobs. He's got a mooper on the way. Like, I see his moopers evolving and expanding, like the universe, as I always say.
And I looked at you and went, "Oh, I love your smooth armpits." Like, it's weird.
I love yours. Yeah, bodybuilders do it, but he's not a bodybuilder. He's a fat shit with a, who looks like his mum cut his hair. He's got his moobies. He's got a growing mooper. And he wants to be hydrodynamic, I guess, for some reason.
I'm not going to finish that. Never mind.
You're not going to finish that sentence? No. But why?
That was okay.
What was you going to say?
No, I'm not doing it.
Then you may as well finish it.
No.
Oh, yeah, he thinks he is. I've seen him squinting at himself, pulling the Zoolander face at himself.
Give me 1 minute.
I've been doing it for like 2.5 months.
Oh, no. Fupa on the loose and the Moopa on the loose. Come on now, Moopa on the loose. Yeah. Fupa on the loose. You have a Fupa, you have a Moopa, and when you combine both together, you get a Zupa. A Zupa Poopa. A Zoopin Poopin Doopin.
Not even 3 months. Remember what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he wipes his dick on the curtain afterwards. Yeah, he strikes me as the type of dude to do that.
If you do it for 6 months.
Yep.
I'm only like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Another 3 months, and I'll learn.
Hey, he strikes me as the type of dude who would do that. He would wipe
Where's
his.
that from? Fallout.
Well, the joke itself is not from Fallout, but it does happen in Fallout.
I don't know Spanish.
Yep.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
I
sink
felt-
pisser. Absolutely, yeah.
I need to do it. We're paying for it. Okay. I appreciate you
learn
guys. I'll keep that
Chinese.
in mind.
I'll learn Spanish and you learn Chinese, and we can go to the whole world.
That's just hard.
We can go.
You mean Mandarin? I'm always making this correction of people. I don't know why I bother. Okay.
All right, there you go, guys. That's the membership link.
Hello, baby.
Hold
You
on
got
a minute.
blue eyes, bitch.
Sorry, Jiggy. Hold on,
Especially
y'all.
blue
I'm
eyes.
so sorry. Give me a minute.
Oh, I fucking hate the way that he laughs as well. He laughs like a stoner does.
He looks like he's stoned quite well.
Well, he probably is fucking stoned most of the time, let's be honest. It's the only way she can keep him. By keeping him inebriated and full of gadget.
Keep him drugged.
Well,
That sounds like a kidnapper.
well, it is BJ.
I'm just saying she is not.
She needs to fucking get him to shut the fuck up first.
She tries, bless her.
Hey, baby. Are you okay? Are you okay, baby? You're beautiful, baby boy, aren't you? You okay? He's just kind of like looking at me, then he looks at you with his big doughy eyes. Oh my god, how much dead air is there? Oh, he'll get there, Necro. Give it time. It'd be even worse because he'd be speaking fucking Spanish and I won't understand what he's saying. Hola. Are you still trying to trill? Bless you. Someday we won't get dead air at all. Because she puts background music, and that's a great reason to have background music, because it kills the dead air. But no, we're not going to do that. And Necro speaks tech. Well, that won't be good, because then you can understand what the prick's saying. And then you get really annoyed. Oh my god. Is it possible?
Investigators
Jesus
have raided
Christ.
his home and was seen taking out evidence. David has an unreleased
Nah, won't believe me, Necro. I'm always checking to make sure.
song titled
'Cause
Celeste.
I've made that mistake before too, but
I wish there was a way I could play it. I can't.
I can't.
I can't because
can't.
YouTube will hit me. But y'all, it's weird.
How many syllables does the word can't have? 1. So why is it can't? I can't possibly.
If he had nothing to do
What the tarnation?
with this,
Hi, Pappy.
why were her remains found in his car?
Daddy let his intrusive.
Yeah,
That
she gets me. She's jump scared me a few times before, so
He was using. That was his car. Why was he in a full-blown relationship with a minor? You're going to do what? Why was he in a full-blown relationship with a minor that was considered missing? Why didn't the people around him stop what was going on? And then that says, lastly, what happened to Celeste?
The other day I got jump scared pretty good in Phasma. I was like, what the fuck? Cheeky bastard. You know why? Because it was a... fuck me, I forget what the name of the ghost is now. A phantom? Why is there a there?
I'm trying to make the sound of a ghost, obviously.
Ooh. Spooky! There you go. That's the sound of a ghost. Could you imagine if a ghost actually did that shit?
Look at
Stood
this,
over
guys.
your
Look at
body
this.
when you're asleep.
This is what some of his album art. Look at that shit.
What, has he got like mud on him or something?
How effed up is that?
Well, it could
That's
be
some
mud.
of his album art.
It could be ketchup. You don't know. And because it's in black and white, it could be anything. It could be barbecue sauce. You don't know.
He's got on a bloody
Pam.
shirt and a band. And
It can't! The word can't is a
got
single
his
syllable. But
eyes.
it looks like a really big deformed hand print, doesn't it? Oh, do I actually have her sped up? That's a good question. No, I don't think I do. No, I've got her at normal speed. Oh, God, that's a sin. Right, 1.5. It could be poo, Pam. It could be poo. You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. You know, I was trying to avoid poo. That's a weird thing to say out loud. I was trying to avoid poo. It's a fair thing to avoid. You know, nobody wants poo on their shirt. Unless you're like one of those scat people. Ugh. But it could be poo. It could have had an explosion. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that, Sam.
It would be an Obake handprint. What's going on, Tempest? Yeah, Babby. I don't want to hear it from you, boy. You've had poo explosions, right? That could be you, boy.
This is wild. All right, let's keep going, shall we? Here's another picture of Celeste right here. Beautiful little girl.
Oh.
So freaking sad. Had her whole life ahead of her. Leaked messages not validated by law enforcement. Reveal singer David was expressing romantic.
Well, I had a feeling that's where you were going with that, Necro. Only you and Nikki understand why I thought that was an Obake. You know. For those who don't know, there's a game called Phasmophobia. It's a ghost hunting game. It's a type of ghost called an Obake. And you can always tell if it's an Obake if it leaves behind a UV print of a hand with an extra finger. You know, an Obake is basically one of those people from The Hills Have Eyes, or, you know, Norwich. People from Norwich have extra appendages, you know. They're a bit inbred down there, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
It might be poopy poopy do. Oh my!
Well, let's read this. Hold on. Leaked messages not validated by law enforcement reveal
I am
singer David
old.
expressed romantic feelings towards another underage girl amid the investigation.
I'm nearly dead. Probably.
You will be.
Oh God, fucking BJ's so fat.
To 15-year-old Celeste Rivas' death. Social media screenshots show that David is sending emotional text to an unnamed minor, stating that he loves her, but citing his busy schedule.
I have not, Brad. No, and it does. I wouldn't know if I'd be interested in a Hellraiser game. You know what? I've never seen Hellraiser. I know Sacrilege, right?
And constant.
BJ is. She's not 38 years old. She's 38 old. You're years old. Old, not old. Old. God. Who's the more retarded ones at this fucking point? We're both sat here going, oh. We sound like a pair of fucking autistic cows.
But at least we're happy.
I simply must, Brad. I'm sure I've been told this before. I've been told this before. There are a couple games I want right now too. There's a few. Actually, there's I think there's 4 games. But like I ain't getting them at the same time. Yeah, one of them's Oblivion, you know. I ain't getting that right now. You can get it at me for Christmas.
Let me see. It says
Like a good girl.
social media screenshots show David sending an emotional text to an unnamed minor stating that he loves her, but is citing his busy schedule, constant travel as obstacles. He also acknowledges that she's still in high school, implying their relationship would be kept secret. All right, here we go. Lord.
Is that not a dinosaur, Sal? Is that not a pterodactyl? Like, I don't know. When's Clue starting? Because I'll just go ahead and do the redirect now. Because my back's really hurting, I'll be honest with you. Like, the right side of my back. I don't know why it is, but it is. Because Clue's about to start streaming. And I would rather just... What?
12:35.
I said a minute then.
35.
In a minute.
7 minutes and 38 seconds.
Like I said, it's in a fucking minute.
It's not in a minute.
It is in a minute.
It's not in a minute.
It is in a minute.
It's in 7 minutes.
Well, this is why I want Warhammer Dawn of... Not Dawn of War. The Warhammer game Necro, because it's co-op multiplayer. Because I want to put BJ away for the night because my back's really hurting. The right side of my back's kind of hurting. So instead of moaning about it, I just want to kind of relax and stop it from happening. Let me switch over. There we go. And yet again, I didn't get to fucking grey pubes.
No, oh no.
Oh no. You know who we can blame for that?
Me.
Shanny.
Oh, yay.
Well, we can. I mean, if you feel left out.
No, fuck Shanny.
No.
How much?
No, don't stop. You need to stop asking me how much to bang Shanny. That is something a partner should never ask. How much to bang Shanny? Jesus Christ.
We could be well off.
Do heat and ice. No. We don't do ice. Full stop with me. Full stop. Mind you, we don't do heat either. Is he got hold of your hair?
We tried ice.
Yeah, we tried ice once and that did not end well. That didn't... Well, we didn't use ice in the proper way.
No, we don't do that.
You know what I mean? But Clue's about to start streaming, so we'll just do a redirect to her. We didn't get around... Well, the thing is, Grey Pubes is in the title. So, I'm just going to say that Grey Hughes is a sweaty grifter. That way, I've covered my bases. It's in the title. It's not false advertising at all.
We had a little bit of a chat.
And he's weird and he's got a big tongue. What's going on, Saint Outlaw? She got the planes on the go. So we can... When you guys go over to Clue... Make sure you spam all the teddy bears. I'm sure she'd like that. I'm sure Clue and Cletus would like that a lot. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for the likes and shares and donations as always, guys. I appreciate that. Gray is... I mean, everything he does is just terrible. Excuse you, young man. Excuse you. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I've got back aids. Like a back ache. Back aids. Yeah, that's what I get for talking shit about them being inbred. All right. Thank you guys for joining us as always. Have a great night. I probably will go live again tomorrow. Probably. And we'll just probably cover BJ as normal tomorrow, to be honest. But have a great night. Enjoy the Clue stream. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you as always, guys. Bye. Do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Does the baby bear want to say bye? No, he just wants to moan at mummy. That's fine. That's perfect. Bye, everyone.